Hello there, Year 8, and this is the support video for the What Are Volcanoes lesson that I've just putting together at the moment. It's a double lesson, okay, so if we were back at school, I would expect everything that we do in this lesson to take us 2 lessons, so it's no different from when you're working at home as well. First thing, when you open it, please read it. Okay, don't just expect to know everything before the lesson actually starts. Click on the 2 pages and read those 2 pages. Read the text, look at the diagrams, look at the labels. Okay, what is it that we're doing? All right, just to familiarize yourself with what is going on, and also look at the questions as well. Okay, what is it that you are going to be expected to do? Okay, then you should be watching this video, and I'm going to give you a few tips and hints about how to do the work and everything like that. Right, do it on Google Docs. Okay, so it's easy to submit to me. All right, but I want the answers in full sentences, capital letters at the start, full stops at the end, and showing me that you've looked at what it is that you need to look at. Okay, right. Question 1, what are volcanoes? I want an answer to that. It's in the text. Okay, and then B, what is the difference between active, dormant and extinct volcanoes? If you read the text, you should be able to find out the difference between them. And if you can't, use the internet. Okay, it's quite a simple question for you to answer. Right, question 2, you've got to give meanings of words. Okay, you can do it in a, if I were you, okay, just to show just a little bit more of technical nous, is to do it in a table. All right, so have 2 columns. Okay, on the left hand column have the key words, which are magma, vent, crater, lava, volcanic bombs and volcanic cone. Okay, I'm just looking at my book just there, that's why I'm turning that way to actually see my book. So they're the key words, and then in the right hand column put down a definition for them. Okay, you can look at the diagram on page 32 for that, or again use the internet. Okay, it is there, and it is a useful thing to have. Question 3, okay, again a bit of a challenge. Okay, and this one is again a little bit of diagram drawing. Okay, you will see there is a photograph at the bottom of page 33. Okay, this is the crater of a volcano in New Zealand. I want you to make a sketch of that. Okay, and I want you to add basically the fact that there's 2 craters, the steam coming out of the vent, the volcanic cone, and the ash and lava. Okay, whereabouts are all of these things? Okay, so do me a diagram and then do me some arrows going to those places. Personally, my challenge to you is to get all of this done. My gold standard is to get all of this done in full sentences, answer everything in full sentences, get everything right, and take a copy of the what am I thinking of? Photo. The picture that you've done. That's what I'm thinking of. Take a photo of the picture that you've done and insert it into the Google Doc. Okay, that's what I want you to do. All right, so that would be the end of lesson 1. Lesson 2 is question 4. All right, now question 4, it's again, it's a drawing. Okay, because to actually, the reason why we're doing so many drawings here is because it actually gets you, when you do volcanoes and earthquakes, it's good to do cross sections to actually see what is going on inside the, it's called the bit that you can't see. Okay, the bit that's underneath our feet. All right, so if this was a cake, we'd be looking at the filling. Okay, so if somebody was to say to you, well, what filling is inside the cake? Well, you can't do that by looking at the top of the cake. You've got to actually cut the cake and look inside it. And that's exactly what we're doing. That's the cross section. So question 4, it says, make a large drawing of a volcano like the one in sketch A. Sketch A is the big drawing at the bottom of page 32. Okay, label the features shown in bold type. All right, you will see on that that there's the layers of ash and lava. It's the words ash and lava are in bold type. Crater. Okay, they're the things that you need to be doing. All right, and then underneath, so do the sketch, do the labels again, copy and put it into your Google Doc. All right, And then what I want you to do is I want you to write a description to explain what happens when it erupts. Okay, and try to mention all of the words that are in bold on that diagram. Okay, now that is my challenge to you. Okay, gold standard would be including all of those words, okay, and doing a very good piece of writing, one that is understandable. If you do it and then read it back to yourself and you think to yourself, yeah, I understand that, okay, that sounds good. If I was to say that to somebody, in fact, you know, try talking to mum, dad, nan, granddad, cat, dog, whoever's in the house, all right, and just seeing if they understand it, all right, and if they understand it, you've done it well. And if you've included all the words, hey, we're onto a gold standard, all right. Silver would be maybe you miss out one or two words, all right, and then bronze would be you only use less than half the words, okay. So that's your gold, silver, and bronze for this lesson, all right. If you're stuck, message me. All right, I'm always available to be messaged, but I'm finding that one of the reasons why I'm not getting many messages is that I'm doing these videos. So hopefully it's sort of like it answers the questions that are in your mind before you actually try this. Right, I think that's it. Okay, I've waffled on for far too long. Well, I haven't waffled. Okay, it's actually getting you across the data that you need to get across. But if I start to go on for too long, then you start to switch off, and I don't want that to happen. So I will sign out now. Okay, stay safe. I hope you're all well. All right, this is Smithy out.